Commissioners. Very grateful for you giving us the time to present this morning. I'm Scott Moore, the director of the Beautiful Midden project. About 3 years ago, there was a call from Amigos Bravos to form a arts-based inquiry into illegal dumping and toxic release into our local waterways. At that time, we spent a good bit of time just observing and speaking to local long-term residents about the situation. And the project has moved from this inquiry into a more proactive countywide objective. And part of this program has been to work with the students, and I've been very happy and thankful to be able to work with Vista Grande High School in particular, Ned Doherty and Hosan Perez. The teachers there have welcomed me and our ideas into their curriculum so that we can begin to create a little shift of perspective. I've found that a lot of people have developed very good blinders not to see a lot of the problems, but what we've asked the students to do is to open up and create a little shift of perspective. And with this type of initiative, it has essentially become a program of empowerment through artwork and these hard looks at a very real and growing problem in the community. And I know that we've since been working very closely in partnerships and developed relationships with the Taos County Solid Waste Department, the BLM, the Harwood Museum of Art, the TCA here. We've been offered support through the Temper of the Times and the Taos Community Foundation. And we're looking to continue these relationships, not only with the county, but also with the town. It seems like a problem that is very solvable if it's a community effort, and everybody involved here believes that with the right kind of cooperation and insight that this serious problem that afflicts a lot of our outlying regions and waterways can be remedied. And today, the students are presenting in various forms part of their experience of observing the trash, of thinking about it, and all of this is moving towards a solution-oriented resolution, and something that we can pass on to our children. So this won't be as acceptable as it has been in the past. Right now I'd like to introduce Hosan, who's been gracious enough to allow me into the classroom and work closely and intimately with the students, and have a few words before the students present. Hosan, thank you.
Good morning, Chairman Romero and Commissioners. We strive at Vista Grande to give our students an opportunity to be empowered to create change in their own community through the things that they see and they experience in their daily lives. And in doing so, we strive to work with experts, and we teach them that in order to create change, they have to learn the change maker's language. And so thus we are here in front of the change makers of our community. We are presenting in various different formats to show the different creativity of our students through different media that they have themselves created through their experiences and through forming their belief for how our community can change. So I hope you enjoy the presentation, and I'll let it speak for itself. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. My name is Islan Wright. I'm a student at Vista Grande High School. This is my presentation that I put together, a little background knowledge about the project. So at my school, Vista Grande, we like to encourage kids to think in a new direction. So part of that is these kind of topics for the semester. We call them expeditions. And the expedition for last semester was art and activism. We learned about how activism through art and how it can make a change with things. And this is an artist's work. His name is Banksy. It's a really powerful quote. This is relevant because I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
It's all right.
Because at the end, when we got to the project site, we were instructed to gather some materials, some trash, pretty much, to create the project for the end of the year. So, how Vista got involved. We got involved one day when Scott came to the class and told us about this project. It was in English. And we decided to take a trip out to the Midden site, see the whole thing, and collect trash, as I said. I'm actually in that picture somewhere. I think I'm the who left. One of those people. So this is an art project that the beautiful Midden members made. They decided to make a can phone that stretched from one side of the gorge to the other side. So they left it there for about a month, and they came back and they found that someone had decided to shoot at it. So this is a problem because this can phone is at the edge of the gorge. So when they shoot at it, the lead's gonna fly out and go into the water and contaminate that. So we're here today. Why we're here today? We're here today because we want to pass on the idea to you, and we hope that you like it. The idea is to start helping clean up around the environment around there, around Taos. There's a lot of dump sites, and it's really bad for the environment because it's contaminating and it's killing all these places. Like I said, the lead gets in the water and it contaminates the water, gives fish and wildlife lead poisoning. And that's pretty much all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, good morning. First of all, we would like to thank you for giving us this great opportunity to present to you our concerns as youth of this community.
My name is Sequoia Lefthand, and we are both sophomores from Vista Grande High School.
I'm Claudia Esquivel.
I would like to present you my poem first. Take it as you may. We find beauty everywhere in this world. Still, we shield our eyes and the beauty is hidden. But open them again. You may forget there was ever any beauty at all, you might miss it. Sometimes it's right in front of us, always in sight, never knowing what we're actually searching for. Blind. Look again. We may blindly search, although it is still there. Stay confident. Go on as you dare. I remember going to places as a little girl where everything was green and alive, where the birds seemed to sing in tune with the wind, and animals scurried in and out of holes that were hidden beneath the sagebrush. Maybe you don't act or you can't because you're frustrated, feeling out of breath, choking between layers of contamination. Frustration is dissatisfaction, but we can escape out of this confinement. Don't tell me there isn't an answer to this mess. Let's finish what we started. We blame our humanly existence, but yet we still conduce laziness. We believe in humanity's laziness like it's integral to our existence. The places I've lived have become a wasteland. Although cigarettes they tossed never seemed to make a difference, but now, if you pay close attention, they're our biggest addition. We are practically enforcing deforestation. What are we teaching the next generation? Now as I go back to those places as I'm grown and older, the stench of an old diaper isn't all that fills the air. Many trees have fallen and I can't hear the birds. The poison seems to leave its trace, traveling with the wind. This is how it affects us.
I am a fish, with my scales, fins, and tail. I live in the poisoned water of today, wishing and hoping that those of you who have a say will save the waters I live in today. I am a coyote, a decomposer no doubt, but today all I'm left with is the scraps, trash, and waste humans throw out. I am a rabbit. I scamper and tamper across this land, scatter the trash straight from man's hand. I am the youth. I come from no man's land, for I am ashamed to see how we disease these places. We should all be ashamed to show our faces. There is no me or I. It is always we. And together, as a team, we can again make this a place to be proud of, a picturesque scene. For todos somos unos. And this is how it affects the animals.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. My name is Adelaide. I'm a senior at Vista Grande High School, and I will be presenting a video that I put together documenting what the 10th grade did and how they did what we did.
What did you notice when you started looking for trash in your neighborhood?
When we started looking for trash around our neighborhood, I noticed that there was a lot more trash than I expected, and it was tangled within the sagebrush. And it was around the KFC and Taco Bell part right there, and the trash cans. Of course, it wasn't helping, so there was trash everywhere.
How does this make you feel?
I kind of felt a little upset, but nobody really knows about this stuff. So I was glad that someone was there to bring something that they know, that they can provide information about it. And so I was pretty glad that it worked out that way.
Why do you think it's important to keep our neighborhoods and public spaces clean of trash?
I think it's important because future generations should experience what I'm able to experience. As a couple, we swim and we hike. So it'd be really nice for future generations to also experience that as well.
What message does your individual recycled art square speak about you, your neighborhood, and your community?
Well, my art square is has a lot of cotton on it, plus computer parts we found. I just wanted to really express that it's dirty and tangled and gross. The chain I found around the pueblo, just lying under a pile of dirt. So, yeah.
What does the message in this mural mean to you? Trash is like a disease, it spreads everywhere.
Well, I think it is really dot on, and people need to realize that it should be important, and we should care about it, and we should start doing something about it, and I'm glad the sophomore class is working to do their best to try to help it and fix our situation.
What do you want people to know from what you've learned this last semester?
I would like them to know that to be open to a lot of things, like trash in our neighborhood, because trash, for one, is drowning us, the whole world, and we need to pay attention to that so that the future generations can also experience the nice things in the world.
How does this project connect to sustainability?
This project connects to sustainability because it's really, we're trying to house the community, and by doing that, we can also provide information and let people know that we can do something about it, and we can make this world a better world.
Okay, thank you.
Well, our final project, Trash is Like a Disease that Spreads Everywhere, was made with trash from the Rio Grande, and we were participating with Beautiful Midden organization to help send a message that basically this trash is like a disease that spreads everywhere. We worked very hard on this, and it was a very good experience for our class. Now we are able to provide information on others to, don't throw trash in your gardens. Don't do this because the effects of it can really hurt some people and animals and the environment.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the
think this is the big moment where we'd like to unveil this artwork that was created. These people have seen it through as a process that started from groveling in these sites, harvesting the trash, and it's nothing less than a transformation of matter. And this is what I hope through artwork and other continued support that the town of Taos, that harbors so many artistic impulses, can begin to include this sort of activism as a real potential force and awarding a sense of empowerment for our youth. So with that, so once again, we'd like to thank everybody at the Commission for giving us the time to impart part of our message. We look forward to continuing this work within our community, and the mural that that just blew me away when I first saw it is just a stunning piece of positive transformation, and we'll be honored to have it presented in the lobby here for a little time with additional information. So with that, I want to thank all the students for their hard work and their diligence in getting together this presentation this morning, and would like to thank the Commission once again.
Mr. Moore, thank you very much. It's very inspiring. You have a great group of young people that are, I'm sure, going to do some very positive things in our world to keep it a better place to live and to preserve it and to keep it trash-free. I think we all do our part. Others do more. It's just very inspiring. I have to tell this story. When I was a young kid, on the way to the post office, my mom and I had bought some candy bars, and I opened up my window. I threw the wrapper out the window, and I think I've shared this story with you. And about half a mile up the street, she stopped the car and she asked me to open the door and go get the wrapper, and that was my lesson. And so, there's a lesson to be learned today from all of this, and thank you very much. It's very inspiring, and I know that we've got Edward Martinez that we had asked also to. I know that he's going to do a presentation later on behalf of the Solid Waste Department, but I believe he's got a few words to share with us at this moment.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission, County Manager, I want to thank Scott Moore and for all the work he's done with the students. The students are our future; they're our voice, and for our future generations, they're the ones that are going to educate the parents on keeping our town beautiful and picking up the trash. What they did is amazing. You guys are quite awesome. We have a good partnership working with Mr. Scott Moore, with Brian Shields, Ms. Malone from the Forest Service, BLM. So we're curbing this problem. Since we've gotten our code enforcement official, we've been getting calls like you wouldn't believe. I mean, we get 3 calls a day. We've been going after these individuals. We do find their information, and we have actually this week we had 3 individuals going and cleaning up their sites. So it is working. The word's getting out there that we're watching. We're the big eye in the sky, and we're watching what they're dumping. And they're telling their friends. We're making sure they tell their friends. And keep our town beautiful. And thanks to Lorenzo, my code enforcement official. He's really on it, and he's going after these individuals on a daily basis. He's patrolling Taos County, north, south, east, west. Taos County is a pretty big county, and he's all over the county, trying to get these individuals. So thank you guys for the wonderful work you guys did, and it'll be a pleasure working with you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. One of the things that I would like to mention today, the students from Vista Grande School are witness of the things I spoke to our county manager yesterday. Is now with the new collaboration that we have with the town of Taos to, within the next few weeks, months, possibly the town and the county should consider a ban on plastic bags. I know that a lot of communities have done it, Santa Fe has done it, and I think it's something that's very effective. And I'm pretty sure that you all found quite a bit of them out in the Rio Grande area when you were working on your project. And so that is something that we definitely need to look at here in the near future, Mr. Mayor. And hopefully we can all collaborate together on this and move it forward on behalf of our Mother Earth. Commissioners, Mr. Archuleta.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, just for the public, the viewing public from the TV, I'd like to say that we're going to have the art display out in the atrium here, probably for about a month and a half, as long as we can keep it. And we're also going to run the video through that, and they're also going to provide some more information that will be put out on the table. So we invite the public to come in and please take a look at the work that the students have done. It's much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Chairman? Years past, we developed a small grant possibilities for different organizations to come to the county and actually apply for a small grant. And basically a lot of that work that's possible there was they would assign a certain area for a cleanup. So that's, if you're interested in something like that, please get a hold of Anita. I think that's an opportunity maybe for something that you might want to do with me.
That might be very helpful. I know there's some students organizing a cleanup for their final project. So the work is continued, and I'd like to inquire more about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioners?
Just want to thank you so much for sharing your work with us and that presentation. I'm really grateful to have this in our lobby for a month or so. Look forward to it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.